Welcome to another episode, Middle Ground with JLE Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree and still be family. That is the theme song, What Up, Doe, off my second album, JLE World. I'm your host, Jeffrey L. Edwards, my amazing co-host, Teri. We got another great, fun topic for you tonight. Tonight's title was that you and FreakNik 94. They have a documentary coming out April 23rd, 2024 on Hulu about the infamous or non-infamous event. So I did a little research. And back in 1982, a few college students started it at Piedmont Park in the Atlanta area. We're just getting together to hang out for spring break, all that good stuff. But as you know, we do the remix. Over time, more people started coming, and before you know it, it became FreakNik. Everybody was going to see what's going on. If you're from Detroit, it'd be equivalent to going to Belle Isle after 11 p.m. on the weekend. You might see some of the stuff you might not normally see. What's your thoughts so far, Teri?
So, this has been spoken about heavily up in the shop. It's been spoken about heavily everywhere, I think, but my opinion has been different. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't said much about it until recently because I've just been hearing people talking about it. And what's crazy is the negativity for me. It's the negativity for me.
What do you mean?
Listen, which I think people take me wrong anyway. They think that I'm out here just spreading love and positivity. What I'm spreading is mind your business. That's what I'm spreading.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And what I think is that, because I was there, which, 94, 96, like around that time, you know how old we were. So I was there, but at like 15, 16, I was definitely too young to have been down there. But me living a lifestyle I was living around that time, I definitely could have slid. But with that being said, I was also already working. So I was already in the hair business. So I was doing a lot of the hairstyles you saw down there. So for me, I would rather hustle than to be down there. But looking back now, I'm not a regretful person. I regret it. I regret that I ain't getting one of them. They could have just even had like a corner to the side. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, it was an amazing time in life. So much culture, so much the music, the hairstyles, the clothes, just everything. And people talk about it so bad, and I just don't understand it. So much happened around that. Even if and we're not gonna go outside of that right now, we ain't got to, but even if you went outside of FreakNik and just everything that happened culturally for us around that time, FreakNik was lit. So if I could look at that and be like, oh, that's my mama, that's my auntie, that's my sister, that's my cousin, I'll be geeked as hell. But to be able to say that was me, oh yeah.
Now the unfortunate downside is you got some people don't know how to keep hands to themselves. Sexual assault started spiking, people getting rowdy.
They do that now. They did it before.
That led to them stopping it, or at least them stopping.
Listen, if you are a grown ass man and you don't know that when you are at the beach, that because this woman has on a swimsuit or a bathing suit, you cannot go up and grab her by the kitty. It's something wrong with you. You need help.
Yeah.
You should not be outside by yourself, or you should not be outside. That's what it is.
Supposed to keep your hands
so we're not gonna go into, well, she's dressed like that, so you can just just go
that doesn't justify none of that.
Go up and do what you want to do.
Yeah. Regardless how she dressed.
That's crazy. That's foolishness. Absolutely. I put on these glasses to have that conversation specifically.
Sister Malcolm.
Got on my mouse. Let's get it.
Now, I guess the thing that people, when it was first being shown on social media and everybody was talking about it, you may have branded yourself as you mature. You might be over church, Fortune 500, have a small business, and there's footage of you doing something strange. Well, they're
So
like, ain't that
I'm
chicken?
out to tap my screen every now and again. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so that's I guess that's
But
people
with
looking at
that
it.
being
Oh my
said,
god.
here's what pisses me off about that. I think I'm gonna keep my thing in my hand. Here's what pisses me off about that. So you mean to tell me I could not have been someone else at 17, 18, 19 than I am at 41, 42, 43, 44? Like those can't be two different people. I could not have
You
evolved into
should.
a different woman. I could not have evolved into a different man.
True, but today's world, we definitely want to go back. That was you stealing all that candy at that corner store. Like they were 9. You want to throw stones and rocks at them. You
Yeah,
know,
but see, I don't subscribe to that, and I think that that's a choice. I think that as an adult, you have a choice to subscribe to BS like that, and to hang around people like that, and to to choose to even be that type of human being. That is a choice, and so for me, I don't in my friend circle, the people
mhm.
that I choose to kick it with, and luckily for me, I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't have to work. I don't have to work in a certain environment. Don't get me wrong. I don't handpick my clients, but I don't choose to be involved with people um who choose the value of other people based upon their decision making as an adolescent.
Yeah. Well, we
Just
got a returning panel we want to bring to the table. We have Stephanie and my older brother John returning. Welcome to the show.
yo,
Hey, what's poppin'?
This is
what's cracking?
What's y'all thoughts on this topic so far?
ladies first.
FreakNik, from what I remember, I was pretty young when it was like hype, but was everything. And I wish that it was still going on. Like good old days. Good old
Oh, that's
days.
Yeah.
old. Let me see.
Interesting.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
I chatting with Jeff earlier, he gave a good analogy of bailout after 11 after dark.
Hmm.
Um good old days. Like there were some things that popped off out of it, of course, but um that just it was kind of just one of those things where perhaps it could have been controlled a little better. But I would love to be like downtown right now, bail out, partying my ass off at 45 years old. Absolutely.
Check the
Pick
honesty.
me up.
Sure.
Look, man, when the news was announced they was gonna do this documentary, like you said earlier, a lot of people who they were between 19 and 25, they got lives now, they got kids. They embarrassed of what they did. That's why they don't want this to
Not
come out.
I said the cat.
That's why they want this to come out. They looking like, okay, they knew what they did. But they're like, oh, this ain't gonna never come light today. I can go out there and be that roundaway girl. I can show my breasts, got videos on man, got you wide open, kitty wide open. I mean, they embarrassed. They don't want this to see the light of day. But guess what? Everybody evolves from who they were then to who they are now. However, there's that small group of people. Excuse the expression. If you was a hoe then, you a hoe now. They never changed. Those are the ones that's really scared. Because they're like, wait a minute. I've been telling people that I'm Miss such and such, or I miss such and such, and I'm the pillar of this. But when that tape come out, they're gonna be like, oh damn. But you told me I ain't supposed to be like that. You tell auntie such and such. Wait a minute. Freeze it and blow it up. Wait a minute. That is you. You
And
wait. You wait.
you want to see what I was doing? Let me show you in person.
Next year, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be embarrassed in front of their church members, in front of their colleagues. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was just
Even with that, with your church members, if you have to be embarrassed in front of your church members, you need different church members.
That part.
hey, they embarrassed by
And
that.
not be embarrassed about anything about your life.
That's what it is, though. You say they shouldn't be, but guess what? They are.
Yeah. I mean, you did it. You knew what you were doing. You had a good time.
You knew what you were doing, but isn't the whole point to be able to say, okay, I did these things. I know better now. Wouldn't do it, or I'm not gonna do it. God forgive me.
Yeah, with the whole world gonna be looking at you. That's the thing.
Now,
Okay, so why
corporately,
am I caring
We
about what the whole
have
world thinks,
Because they
though?
do.
we have a president
appreciate the
whose
chest.
wife was a porn star. So clearly,
Right.
past should not be held against us. Melania laid her ass out, everything showing.
I mean, got it popping,
So
popping.
But
if he can
people
run the
might be more
country,
afraid of corporate America that,
But
oh,
this dude
that's
was
you
actually
with
grabbing
your
by the
stuff
you know
everywhere.
what?
That's not what our brand represents. Even though that shouldn't be held against you because that was
I
the
didn't work
past.
there then. I was a teenager having fun.
My answer
So
to
But it's
all of
bringing
this
the bad
is
press to the
I
company.
just do not, never have, probably never will, like, give a F. Like, and I'm just so happy that whatever this is in me that was born in me, given to me, gifted to me, I thank God for it. I truly do, because I really don't. I really don't care. And even the things in my past, the things that I've done, there are things that I have shielded from my children about my past. But even my older, kids, I don't mind once a kid is of a certain age knowing certain things, because yes, I lived, and I would love for you to live too.
hmm
And the sad part about it, a company might say under their morality clause or whatever, but like take Michael Irvin. He's supposed to do the Super Bowl coverage for NFL Network. A woman falsely accused him. There was footage to prove that he didn't do it, but before they looked at any of that, they dropped him. Now he's suing.
Because
So
public
things
some companies are showing
are
that,
judged and
oh, we
tried
don't
in
know this, we're
the
good.
court of
That's
public
giving you the big fear.
opinion. The court of public opinion.
Let's be real. Two Live Crew and House Music was at its all time high then. They better be lucky.
I'll put it to you like this.
Me and Jefferson High School then, because otherwise we would have been right in that. You, why are you drinking some, Jerome? Because this ain't Usher Confessions, bro.
But
I
see,
mean, it
But
kind of
the
is
it's,
though.
point is
hold on.
that, to me,
It's
if you
funny.
did not, whatever, if you did not enjoy your teenage years, your early 20s or whatever, you missed out. So if you can't sit up and reflect and smile and laugh, you sitting up regretting. Like, it's one or
hmm
the other. Like, it's, to me, it's one or the other. You know what I mean? But if you are going to worry about what a group of other people that don't feed you, or I mean, I don't know. Like, if I don't love these people don't love me. They're not my children, they're not my mother, they're not my, I don't know. Like, I don't know that I'm caring.
look,
Like,
the
And I,
same
I get
hold on,
that.
the same people we talking about right now is downtown right now at the Luke concert.
Oh, Luke here?
Luke.
look at that,
Ephraim.
like, oh, Luke here?
Yeah,
I'm missing
Right,
it.
right.
yeah. Look at all y'all little like. Wait a minute. Look.
I know Uncle Luke
How
was
I
here.
missed that?
Yeah, Captain D Cummings here.
Hey, hey,
How I missed that?
come on now, you right.
Warren was banging at the prime in '96.
Yeah, your boy E40, all them downtown. I think they at the Fox. It's
Oh
banging.
Oh,
my
okay,
god.
for 50 years of hip hop.
Yep, it's banging right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, they down. Yeah, they wild.
Everybody was posting pictures on Facebook like, I'm on way to the concert. And I'm looking like, so, and the stuff, I'm like, hey, that's your business. But you about to go back and you about to mentally relive all that stuff that you just did. That you say, oh, I want to forget
Absolutely.
about this.
I never said I wanted to forget about it though. Like it died down because the hype died down. I don't
Absolutely.
have any. Well, let me.
Right.
I don't
Nah,
regret.
I'm waiting. Look, I got to go like this. I got to go like this before, like bring your ass on
Wait
here.
a minute.
Come on,
Wait,
come
wait,
on,
wait.
come
Hold
on,
on.
Oh,
Cletus.
right, what is that? Whoa,
Come
whoa,
on, Cletus. Come
whoa.
on,
Wait,
Cletus.
but
Wait
I
a minute.
will say my
Stock
younger
options?
years were fire,
Oh man.
right? I had a good
A
teenage span.
movie.
I had a good even in my early 20s, even up until now. Like I don't have any regrets, and it doesn't impact
Come,
corporate America. And if I
y'all looking
was in
like,
Atlanta,
hey, I'm about to make a little cash.
right, if I had known,
You
and
must
it's
have
like,
knocked my glasses off. Wait a
right,
minute.
no regrets at all. It was the
Ah!
bomb. Those were some good years.
Yeah,
And
you
it
gotta
doesn't
own it.
impact corporate America if I'm not checked off as safe from FreakNik. Okay, and that doesn't impact it doesn't impact the fact that at 45, I'm a senior analyst. I've been with my company for 15 years. I got 3 degrees hanging on my wall. My kids are all doing great. And I partied when I was younger. Okay, and I had my first child. I was pregnant at 15, had my first child at 16, probably from being on bail out after 11 o'clock. Okay, and it doesn't impact the Stephanie Davis that's sitting here today. And guess what? If it wasn't cold outside and police wasn't crazy, I'd probably be on bail out right now at 45.
No,
And I'd
we
probably
wouldn't.
be out there with my daughter, who's 28, who's a social worker, who's doing the damn thing. I have fun with my kids.
You won't be on
And
Bell Out right now.
I
They
mean, it's
closed.
cold
They
though.
closed the park now.
But I'm
It ain't the
saying,
same
if it
park.
wasn't though, if
Yeah,
it
it ain't what it
wasn't,
used to be.
They shut all that down.
I just think people are just like scared to enjoy themselves or, just scared to do the things they want to do because they're worried about what somebody's going to think or
or say,
um,
or
just
feel.
because of the judgment or just judgmental people in general.
I don't think it's that. It's really like
It's
no.
definitely
No. Now we live in this cancel culture where whatever you did 10, 15, 20 years ago, hell, 80 years ago, they want to burn your ass at the stake for it. And like we said
what was
earlier,
that though?
hold on. They don't give you the ability to say, hey, look, this person evolved from being a screw up to where they are now. They want to say, no, you did this. We should get rid of you. This should happen. I'm like, okay. You should look at what it is that transpired. If you did something that harmed somebody, okay, burn him at the stake. If you did something where you molested, touched, burn him at the stake. But if you just out there, look, like you was at Mardi Gras doing like this and, shaking, I don't care. That was your business then.
Right, but see, you just chose those parameters. Stephanie's parameters may be different. I may have different parameters. Jeff may have a different set of parameters.
Well, it's basing off the false image that corporate America has set for this humble pie, squeaky clean image of a person. Take Tiger Woods. He had that image making lots of money. They found out he liked best with barmaids. He lost a lot of money. Because in corporate America, you got to have that boy next door, girl next door. Go to church, you don't do nothing wrong, and I can make millions with you. But we love a thug in this country.
And do.
So it's kind of weird. We made one president. So it's like we're stuck on that narrative, especially in corporate America, where a lot of these companies are ran by people that wind up messing with the secretary or whoever, and it comes out. But they still try to hold that, I would never do nothing wrong. I mean, you made a mistake, it happens. You can have a redemption story. We forget about that part. And you do have this stupid council. Oh, you was eating candy at 4, you're evil. He was 4. You're a kid, you're supposed to eat candy. What the hell? But other people don't get their Twitter fingers or keyboards typing.
Oh, they brave when they sit behind the camera, dog.
I understand all of that, and all of that is absolutely correct. All I'm saying is, as an individual. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Are we individuals? Like, do we have our own individual thoughts? I get I get the people, I get the corporate and all of that, but are we allowed to have individual thoughts and individual opinions? Are we
should, but it's okay.
I mean, because I get us saying people and then the corporate and then the church and then the this and the that, but why are we latching on to these things and also judging each other? And do we consider ourselves judgmental?
Everybody judgmental.
No, probably to a degree.
I
No,
think, and I and I,
Yeah, I think
and I think it's
everybody
all, and
is
I think it's also
different.
levels to it.
I agree
Like
with that
you,
too. There are levels, but everybody judges in one form or another. Even everybody judges maybe consciously versus subconsciously, but you're gonna form an opinion.
An opinion,
So, like
absolutely.
Terry said, what are those parameters to you?
hmm
Your parameters might be different than my parameters. So, if I decided that I wanted to go into business, and I'm looking for my staff, I'm not pulling up videos from 1994 to see what your past was. I'm looking at your credentials to see how you can benefit me today. So, because of the society that we are bred in, you do have to walk that thin line and you do have to walk on eggshells if you care. Like there's some people that just don't care. I'm not held by my past. I got stories that I could tell. I could write a whole book from stories, but I choose not to. It's in the past. I don't regret it. It happened, but that doesn't impact the potential that I bring to the table today, right now.
Now it's a
So,
difference if a company tells you up front, okay, we about to pay you 500,000 salary, but we have our morality clause being 24 hours a day. You are representing our brand, so don't be on social media somewhere being crazy, or we will terminate you. That's different because if you sign it, you know what you get into. But it shouldn't be.
right,
Oh, you was letting the cop open your stuff on the car back in '94. You're horrible. That was '94.
right.
That's not now.
Your morality clause doesn't say that I couldn't have matured over the course of the years. So if we sign this agreement that you just mentioned, that's from this point forward. So if I want this job, if I want this $500,000 salary, then yes, maybe I will adjust my behaviors for that dollar. But nowhere in your morality clause does it say you can't have had a past. Because if
Mhm.
that's your morality clause, and you ain't got no staff, ain't nobody gonna be able to work for you because everybody has a story. You might as well shut down.
That's a good point.
And
Which
then whether
okay,
you're
so
vocal about it or not, or you are 100% sure that you can hide it, then you can fabricate your story. But if I
why
pop up
would you
on
hide
that
if you ain't ashamed of it?
documentary,
Why would you hide if you ain't ashamed of it? I mean,
yeah, it wouldn't be
I'm
me.
like this.
But for those people that want that
No,
500,000 that Jeff
any other
offering,
people, no, any of the people that's gonna pop up in these videos they got. Yep, that was me. Yep,
hmm
my
I
coochie looked
did,
good back in the day, didn't it?
and
Yep,
still does.
he's looking good sitting up like this. Yep, yep, I own all of it. Next,
I
that's
mean,
what it
but
should be.
okay, so for me, okay, like so that's what I keep hearing. The coochies, the coochies, the coochies. And it's and so again, so that's another issue that I have with it. Because one is men constantly talking about the coochies that they're gonna look at. They're
hmm
gonna look at them. They're gonna talk about them. They're gonna talk about them. They're gonna look at them. They're gonna take pictures of them. They're gonna take videos of them. They're gonna send them to their friends. They're gonna send them to their brothers. They're gonna send them to their cousins, and they're going to still talk about it ever so negatively. Which is what I just don't understand. If it entertained you back then and it's entertaining you now, why are we talking about it so freaking negatively? If you're enjoying it, enjoy it and shut up about it.
that part.
It's the people that's in the videos they made that they petitioned. They the ones that made this shit hot. They could have been like, okay, they're doing a video about this. It's gonna be on Hulu. That'd have been it. That'd have been the end of it. Okay, FreakNik
But, but
94.
but I also don't see
Nope.
why we as
Hold
a people are not
on. Hold
understanding
on. Hold on.
how it's being even put
Hold
out
on.
there like
Hold
that. It's
hold
making you and I debate about
hold on.
it's
Now,
making black people argue,
if the
period.
people that was in the videos and started petitioning for them not to release the documentary, the heat wouldn't have jumped on it. It'd have been like, okay,
But
it
see, I
came
don't even
out.
see anything wrong with the
So
idea of the documentary, period. I think it was
I
an
know,
amazing
but
time.
it's the people that was in the videos that was like that thought they was gonna be in the videos that was like, no, I don't want this released. Anytime somebody starts saying, I don't want you to show something, that's when people say, whoa, what's in it so bad that you don't want to be seen?
I mean, they might have a grounds because they were filmed illegally without their consent,
Well, here's the thing.
and
I
they
can
were just saying it.
understand. You have every right to say, you know what, I don't want my likeness shown, or I don't, I don't want my face shown. Blur the face out. Keep it moving. But whatever. However, I think it was an amazing time. It was an amazing time culturally. The hairstyles, the music, the this, that, and the other, and even that little bit Jeff and I talked about last week. But I think that it was really a dope ass time.
It was. I ain't say it wasn't. No.
Yeah, like so to me.
I mean, shit. Me Against the World came out. All that. Man, it was.
To me, it was a good time. It could really be looked at if you flip it. You know what I mean? It could be looked at very, very differently. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was a beautiful time.
What if it was here though, in the summer?
Here, dude, bro. Let me tell you something.
What do you mean?
If it was downtown Detroit, they had a FreakNik when it was happening.
Man, I mean, if there was a different that could facilitate it, if it happened, we would be used to it. Bro. And the fact of the matter is, like you said, Jeff, we had it every summer. We just had it on a smaller level.
Belle Isle.
We definitely had it every summer.
Jefferson, 7 Mile.
Off top.
Oh yeah, I ain't really go to 7 Mile.
Bro, she was banging, man. I mean, the whole city was lit in. It's 10 o'clock right now.
The whole
you were coming at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Other culture looks to us. Yes. You get what I'm saying? They still do. They still live down there at Spring Break, South Beach every year, doing the same thing every year. It ain't stopped. It has not stopped.
Nah, that's something people have talked about.
It ain't getting talked about like this. It ain't getting picked apart, pulled apart, talked about.
Asian
like
people
this.
do it with Spring Break, and it's not really demonized compared to if.
So this is my point.
Get together and do stuff.
So why? So that's all I'm saying. So these same vaginas that are being looked at,
say that, Jerome,
and enjoy being looked at. We ain't got to talk about them negatively. That's all I'm saying. If you enjoy looking at it, and let's move on. We ain't got to talk about them and make them bad or whatever. We ain't gotta villainize these sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like they were young, they were enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. It was a good time. It's a good time.
They got mad when they tried to bring it back.
Outfits was fly. The sounds was bumping. The guys had their cars out there. You know what I'm saying? The brothers was looking good. Their clothes wasn't tight as hell. You know what I'm saying? It was good times.
Yeah, this is where the metrosexuals came into being.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the tight clothes.
I just think that we don't look at our stuff from a more positive or a more actually what it is point of view, as opposed to looking out like, well, dang, they was like this, they was like that, they was like this. And it's like, y'all, don't forget we was there. And like, I get that everybody's sensitive as hell now, but remember where we came from, we wasn't sensitive like that.
No, yeah, everybody's sensitive.
I saw a video today where they said your mama's on crack rock. Y'all, we had a song where they said your mama's on crack rock, and people really
that song.
Little kids were singing it.
Yeah. People mamas really was on crack.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We came from a different time. So my thing is like, come on now, we should really this basic. We should be able to get this. This was good times. This was good times.
Yeah. But you know, some people had that. Oh, that's when I was wild and
no, and they're okay. And that's right. That's when they were wild. And I get it. And if you don't want your face on there because you at a different time in your life, sis, you going to church and you this, that, and the other, and you don't want people to know that was you, you are entitled to say that and have them blur your face out. And if you have a distinctive tattoo and you don't want them to see that, have them blur that out too. I mean, I'm just saying.
I never did nothing wrong.
Your face not to be seen. Absolutely. Or for people not to not know that was you. That is perfectly within your rights.
I wonder why would somebody want to have that image of perfection? Like, I don't want anybody to think
for me, no,
that I'm perfect. Or I'm not saying that that's what you were saying, but you know, for the people that are like, you know, I've never done anything wrong. I'm in this position now and I've done everything perfectly from birth until now. No, you haven't. And
But
people know that you haven't. So why do you want to put on this image? If you were there, say, I was there, I got my party on. I don't know. It's just the whole fabricating the story to
so
You
me.
just
Like if
people
you
you
did
rebrand
it,
see,
you
themselves.
did it. Okay.
they was
And
they
You get
was
kids
they
and
in a
you
position
say,
of
I
being
never did nothing
judgmental.
wrong, so do as I tell you.
No,
And
they in a
kids
position of being
find out
judgmental now.
that was
They
you.
mm-mm.
they're judging everybody actions. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this. Okay, then somebody crack open the vault and releases this, and they like, so wait a minute.
You
Mr.
can use
Judgmental
that
has
as
been
your
dogging me for
ammunition
years,
though.
telling me all this stuff, and you was living like a hoe? For
I
real?
was.
It ain't
I
ammunition if
was.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not ammunition if listen. Who? How can I say this?
They'll
Just say
laugh
it.
till they
When
Say it
I
hug.
with a pump.
hold,
I'm a virgin. I've never done nothing.
um,
Like, what
yeah,
the?
like I hold with intention.
Mhm.
So there's no.
I'm like Della Reese.
I
I'm
was
an
gonna
honest hoe.
say,
All my hoes is honest.
I'm just saying there was no.
Shit.
I
that's
came,
a
I
hell of a
saw, I
thing.
conquered.
That's a hell of a thing. Hold attention. Okay.
It don't get no more transparent than that.
No, no.
Going with a purpose. I mean, shit.
That's a hell of a saying.
It's
Listen,
different. You just
everything
living away.
I've gone through way too many stages and phases in my life to be embarrassed about any of them.
Yeah.
And I was great in all of them, even while I was failing, because I was learning.
Right.
So I don't subscribe to that. I don't. And I'm not mad at anybody who is not on that path, who has not gotten there. You know what I'm saying? God bless them. I hope they make it. If they don't, that's on them. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And I pray for whoever is judgmental and spend their time looking at other people, judging them, as opposed to focusing and working on themselves. You know what I'm saying? God bless you.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
But if I hear the Tootsie Roll coming on, I'm busting. That's it.
The butterfly, that's all. Let me see that thing roll.
Hey.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to do this. Remember? Step.
Fit, baby, fit.
Yeah.
I told you, man, it's certain stuff you can say, man, you can light the whole room up. People be walking around the same time, and you just say something, they be like, wait a minute, hold on.
Oh man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, you
it.
do that on
What are
what
your
you do.
kids doing now? What are the
Not
Okay, so for
fun.
me, I was 15, but what should have been, okay, so between 19, 17, 18, even as far back as 15, 16 years old, what are they doing now? Because they don't have that fun stuff. We were having fun, right?
Man, they
We
popping
were
mollies and all
partying.
this
We were
crazy shit now.
then what are they doing now?
Yeah,
They
I will put
They
on
smoking,
skates
confused.
and be like 2-3
drinking.
miles over in other neighborhoods on my skates.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you be on your bike
Mm,
to the
I'm
sun went
supposed to
down.
read, drink, and do homework.
When you got to like 21, man, look, at Tupac said, you was getting high till the sun came up. I mean, life was easy.
I didn't take a
Yeah.
drink when I turned 21.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't take a drink when I turned 21.
Dog,
You
you don't.
said you did or did
I ain't
not.
gonna put your business out here. I ain't gonna put
No,
your
I don't
business.
remember doing it because I was doing it too much.
I ain't gonna put your business out here.
I don't recall. I could be wrong. I know we had a dinner.
That was the weed, bro.
It might be the weed. I mean, I was doing all that too much when I shouldn't have been doing it.
I know.
New mayor.
Keisha Bobby
Yeah.
shot this shit down, man.
Mm.
They wanted to bring it back, and she was like, "No." She said, "I don't want to be bothered with this." She said, "Y'all not gonna turn my city into Miami." No, she was for real. She said it just like this. She said, "You're
But
not
everybody
gonna
should
come
be
down here.
Miami.
Feel like
You're
being
not gonna come down here,
what
tear
it's
my
like.
city up for a weekend,
you're in
and going
line.
back to where you belong." No, we're not doing that.
I guess is the tourism money worth it? Because people still go to Miami every spring break and every other week.
And
And they
South Beach
still
in Miami be live. It be
and they
FreakNik
still tear that damn place up
every
every
weekend.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
every
South
spring
Beach.
break.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
going
Straight up.
to South Beach in August. Already ready. It's gonna be FreakNik all over again. So
Yeah.
it
See, look,
is what it
All the
is. You're
time.
look at
just
her face.
moving it around. You're
She
not
lit up. She
stopping
like,
it.
I
You're
can't
just
wait.
moving it around.
Yeah, she had a glow.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
You got my outfit. I'm ready.
I cannot wait.
You gotta take your Dial antibacterial bar soap to
For sure.
Miami.
Miami, I know. It's crazy.
It's just dirty, baby.
And it's like I've never had COVID,
Yeah.
but everybody that I know that has gone to Florida has come back with COVID. The
Oh
only
yeah,
reason I'm
oh,
going is
yeah.
because we're
That's
cruising.
automatic.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm going
share
on a
something.
cruise and it's cruising out of Miami. So
Oh,
because I'm gonna be in Miami, I just gotta go. I just
let me
got
let
to.
me let me share
But
something. Else.
it's not gonna be like a super long stay. What's up, Jeff?
I had COVID for 20 days. You don't want that shit.
Ooh, I know.
That shit was not fun. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh
Both
yeah.
my husband and my daughter had it. I
So no.
was around them both and
If
never
you ain't
had
had
it.
it, if you ain't had it, God be on your side. Just wear a
I'm probably
mask.
gonna get it because I'm going to South Beach, so that ain't gonna be my story next
See?
week.
Look, you're gonna have a good
Put a
time.
mask on. Wash your hands, put a mask on, and do your whatever dance you
Oh
want to
yeah,
do.
I'm doing that.
Tequila, tequila.
Absolutely.
Look, now you got me in my head like,
Mm.
See? Look at her.
Yeah, that documentary. That's gonna be interesting next year.
Man, look, it's gonna be hot.
I
It's
hope
gonna be
they
hot for
figure
like
out a
2
way to
weeks.
make it work and make it work well, and hopefully some good music comes out of it. Some. I mean, just think about it. All that like Outcast and
That's
all
what I'm
that.
saying. Outcast was hot.
Yeah, I mean that's all I'm saying. Like y'all, like they not y'all just people. I ain't saying y'all like, but people got to look at like the good parts about it. Like not be stuck on the neck. Which first of all, vaginas are not negative, but
Not at all.
Hell no.
No, they're awesome.
Oh, they're great.
right. So why frown and speak negatively about them when we're talking about like the dirty vaginas? But I'm just
Right.
saying. Like, but
Say it
just
again.
yeah, like it's a lot of good stuff in the music. I think the music is one of the most amazing parts of it, for sure.
Yeah, but the '90s
And the dancing that came out of
had
it.
a lot of great music.
I
Come
mean, look,
on,
when
on
nobody look back in the day,
Yes.
when nobody skinny,
we
man.
sweat
'Cause
it.
when you went to the club and you was
Right.
dancing, you was burning calories every goddamn day.
All day.
What else you doing, Terry?
I'm saying we put in work. Like we
Okay.
dance real. You know what I'm saying? Like what? No, none of that old just smooth stuff they do now. Like no,
Right.
like we
The
like you got
Rockaware
musty.
lean
Like you
back.
got musty.
We wasn't leaning back. They was getting down.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because sometimes girls want to test you, like you had no dance skills.
Right?
Oh no, yeah, I ain't had no
Dance off
You
problem
want to
with
let them know a little something.
yeah. You'll get served. I'll come up on you and yeah, like let's figure this out.
I got tested back in high school. That was your fault. I smelled too much weed with him before I went to that homecoming.
Bro, we got you right.
Yeah,
We got you right.
and my little Jeff just go to school, do his homework.
No. We was like, dog, you
They
about to
got
be lit.
destroyed. And the girl was testing me. She started doing the splits and bouncing like, I can do it too. What? Now I'm thinking like, Jeff, they're gonna know you wild. I'm like, don't tell your
Man,
mama.
all I know is the next day Jerome was like, what the hell did you give him? I was
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
the hell
He's like, I didn't know that
he
dude.
was like, dog, your boy was lit. Like, what
Yeah,
you
well,
mean?
you gotta
He
do
was like, dog, your boy was out there. I was like, well, shit,
You
that's
gotta
really
test me
cool.
though. You know, I ain't don't do that. I can dance a little bit, but it was fun.
Okay, so what was your signature move?
I just had to kill a pickup. How did it go? I think I would something like some snake dance and stuff. come at you, your hands, pick you up, fall back. Now, if you test me and this girl, she's a thick girl. I didn't know she could move like that. She was back me back. All right, I'm trying to be chill. I'm high as hell. He just did the splits, and everybody like, oh damn, Jeff. Like, I ain't no punk. I picked that punk card up. I did it too. I heard like squad. Like, yup, we in here, we doing it. And Jerome looking like, oh my god, I didn't know Jeff. Yeah, I think he's the only one that went high.
Jerome, you can co-sign this right now. I know you got Twitter fingers.
Yeah, he was there. But the females I've known since kindergarten, like, I thought you were so quiet. Like, no, I'm not. I can't lie no more. I'm pocket at the crib. I'm a nerd at school. Now you know. Oh well. Yeah,
See, yep. Co-sign. Co-sign.
but people don't even party no more, sadly. They do have a party.
Right.
Well, they don't know how. And then the boys standing over here, girls standing over here. I went to a party like last winter, and there was all these young people. And so I sat back and watched. I did, auntie shit, sat back and watched. And which I picked out who I will, you know how you look at people and you be like, oh, she me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So I did see me. But it was like the boys stayed over here, the girls stayed over here, the girls would dance with each other, and the guys, they was like doing their little moves, standing by each other, you know.
See? Yep.
And it was just like, so wait a minute, y'all not gonna dance together. But then I saw the girls kind of walking by the guys, trying to get the guys' attention. It was just like so weird to me. And I'm like, why don't y'all dance together?
I mean,
they scared of
clubs back in the day, you see the same thing. But I'm gonna ask every girl there to dance. And the first one that do, we're gonna go out and dance, and I would notice it'll get everybody else out there to dance because most dudes be in a circle. Man, Pop better than Big. And I'm like, dude, you got all these beautiful women who took 2 or 3 hours to look fine. Come to this club, and you Negroes talking about Big and Pop, they dead. F them. Don't talk to a female, bro. There's plenty in here.
See, I asked my nephews, and they said, the women approached them, the women asked them, the women would buy them drinks. I was like,
oh wow.
I was like, y'all said it's all bad. It's all bad. That wouldn't work for me. I would have to go back in time, honey. Where's Marty McFly, baby? I got to go back. Because this wouldn't work for me.
This ain't it.
Well, at least they ain't on their phone. Do you want to dance? Send.
That would be better than you having to. I mean, no, that's not cute either. But that would be so much better than you having to approach them.
Man, y'all remember old school cabaret?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, they get it in.
Man, look, you go out. Now, this is my thing now. My boy's father took me to my first one when I was young. It was like 16, 17. We ain't supposed to be in there. And of course, old school was like, dude, hey man, take your drink. And I'm like, dog, take your drink, man, you be all right. Me, I'm like, I want to dance. I'm a young dude. So I'm asking, no idea of marriage, this guy's girlfriend. I'm hitting on every girl in there. Like, man, look, all I want to dance. I'm here for the night. My man can sit over there and look crazy. Come on. And I had so much fun. And afterwards, my boy father's like, I'm going to take your ass someplace more often. I was like, why? He said, because you got all these people to get up and dance. When they were just sitting here and they didn't want to be bothered, but they saw you macking on their girls and they couldn't look like no punk. And I was like, I was just here to dance. I was ignorant of.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, you would think if you're at a facility with music and a dance floor and people, that's just weird. That's just crazy to me.
And the fellas go to the club. All right, well, the exits where y'all might be centrally located. I'll see you later.
It's so funny because when me and my family get together, I don't know. I don't know if other families, they probably do look at us crazy, but we all get together. It looked like a little game, and we just be on the.
So y'all do
I
like
don't care what kind of music on is. We all dancing together. Like it don't matter.
Okay.
If the music on, we're dancing, and that's just what it is. I don't care.
People
We
are
are
having
dancing
no problem.
so the DJ is breaking his stuff down and putting his stuff up. We are dancing the whole time nonstop. So I can't even wrap my brain around being somewhere and music is playing,
You sitting down?
are flowing, and ain't nobody dancing. That's like weird behavior to me. That's
Like,
very
what was the point of coming in the first place? And it's crazy because I have that mentality. Like, I'm the hype one,
yeah.
but my crowd ain't that. You know? So I find myself in those situations where I'm either dancing by myself or I have to shut it down because ain't nobody else trying to get hype with me. And then it just ends up being a horrible experience because it's like, what did you come for? What are we doing? I mean, I know that we're here to look cute, but we can look cute on the dance floor. Like, make it
But
make
I don't have
sense.
people talk about me behind my back like she was looking crazy dancing by herself and doing stuff. Nah, stupid. I wasn't looking crazy. It was called I was enjoying myself and y'all was looking stupid being out somewhere with some
Right.
music playing, sitting there
I
looking
felt
stupid.
it was my
Right.
duty as a guy to try to talk to every female in the club because they put the time and effort in to look that beautiful. They just get some attention.
That was back in the day when you had a pen and you were trying to get as many numbers you could before you left.
I mean,
Nobody had no phone. You ain't airdropping no
hope
numbers.
you got a number too. If
Hey,
not,
so did y'all know that we do that too though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm just making sure.
I never thought
We
about it.
counted numbers at the end of the night too.
Oh, yeah.
So I just wanted to make
Girl,
sure.
did you? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I remember our one friend took us to
How many
Max.
you get?
That was the teenage club.
You gonna call?
And that was the spot.
No, I was just counting them to see who won.
Wait,
Right. Sorry, Jeff. What you say?
Yeah, I just drone. Yeah, Maxie's. That was over there on 96 and Telegraph.
Yep, man, boy.
That was the spot until all the ignorant Negroes found out and they
You
wanted
know
to be
so
on
funny?
the dance
I never
floor.
used to go up in there. I
Oh
don't
man,
know.
that was we lived in that boy. They knew our
I'm
name.
joint that was downtown.
They knew our name. Grand Quarters.
Nah, man, Grand Dog. I had the best time at the Grand Quarters.
Yeah, that
My,
E
I
fraternity.
threw my
thing,
19th birthday party there, I think.
we always have our frat stuff there back in high school.
I
That's
used to go to all the little hole in the wall bars.
Mhm.
That's way too grown, child. Just
I don't remember what the hell that building was, but when I was doing that high school fraternity stuff, every Saturday had something at Grand Quarters. We had to go to it. I know they reopened Legends. But I don't know if anybody going there.
And they was
I
selling,
don't know the name of any bars or clubs or whatever they're called in the city of Detroit. I don't know. One of my friends today was
River Rock.
talking somewhere, and I was like,
the River Rock,
anywhere.
$2 Tuesdays.
Yup, $2 Tuesday.
Yeah, I remember that.
He used to live up in there. You had that Burt's on Warehouse or something it was called down the street. You had
Inside
the
the East
Heat
Summer?
Club. That was the grown folk spot. That was a real dope spot back in mid millennium.
I used to go to the C Note Lounge,
I know that. Where is that located?
7 Mile.
Okay.
It's east.
Oh, you on the
Thinking
East Coast.
7 and Van Dyke, but I don't think it was Van
Yeah.
Dyke. It was 7 Mile and something out that way.
Mhm.
Yeah, you on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I remember my homeboy had a club back. We worked at Riverside Ford. That was a pretty cool spot.
Hmm.
Damn, you say the C note. Man, I forgot. Oh, girl. I
Oh,
forgot.
Flood.
Mhm.
Yeah. Floods was,
Floods.
that was having a spot for a while.
Mhm.
It was an alibi in
Ooh.
that was John River.
See, like y'all naming like big places. I'm literally talking about.
Like Nikki's became a club.
Yeah, C Note was little. There was
Mhm.
another one. I can't even think of the name of it now, but I can visualize it. It was on Grand River. And this was on the west side. It was Grand River,
Before
Evergreenish
Southfield.
area. And it was literally like there were no windows or anything, and the building was pink. That's all I remember. And we just happened
Now,
to go, and it was
now
the
Woodward,
hypest spot ever.
Midtown had a spot like
Big
that,
time.
well, like a Jamaican spot, 2 in the morning, just had a red light by the door.
Oh, wait a minute, you said what now?
Oh, down on Woodward.
Oh no,
Woodward
that ain't
and
what I'm thinking of.
past one.
I'm trying to think of the Jamaican spot we used to go. I
They
used to
had
go-
that ganja in there, boy, because
baby. Woo. That was the one.
and we only noticed it because we saw a lot of bad women
You know what was
walking.
that
Like,
for?
what the hell they going this late
Man, look,
night?
I know
What y'all
y'all.
doing? This club right here, like, ain't no damn club. Like,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
I know y'all been to the spot on Myers, and what's the name of it? I want to say the Diamond Chef, but I know that ain't it.
Oh hell no!
I
You
ain't
went
heard
way
that.
back. That was one of the first bars I ever went to. Like for real. Like that was one of the first bars ever. My homegirl
I
sister
heard that
dressed me up and got me in there. That was literally one of the first bars I ever went to.
But these hole in the wall bars had the best goddamn fried chicken.
Man, what are you talking about?
Huh? What?
Yes, I'm agreeing. That's
Yeah.
Now,
I'm in agreement.
Belushi knew all the stuff.
Nah, that
They
means
got
I'm in
good chicken.
agreement. I'm in agreement.
Yeah. My
2,
homeboy
3
was
o'clock in
telling
the
me,
morning, your ass high. You be like, dog, please give me 10 more pieces.
yeah.
Delicious. I used to go. What was that? Was that the Blue Note? That's the Blue Note on Plymouth, right?
I've heard that on Plymouth. It might
Yeah.
be Plymouth.
Because it's celebrity now. It's club celebrity now.
Yeah, it was Blue Note.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was extra ghetto. I had my first baby shower there.
Okay.
You did what you had to do, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, do you?
Remember, we used to go clubbing in Canada.
Ah, I ran into your ass once.
They let you drink it. They
Damn,
let you
Don
drink
Cherry.
Don
Oh,
Cherry,
nice.
yes.
We had left music cafe. Let's go Don Cherry's. Like,
Yep.
I just saw Steph. Like, little Steph. Like, yeah. Man, I saw
Not
something
little
like
Steph.
just cozy up in this boy all night. What the hell going on?
Yeah, Don Cherry's was the spot. I remember that.
That's funny because all we used to do was just go over there and go to the strip club.
Mm.
Nah, they mess around over there, man. You had an order to put your hands under your butt and don't touch nothing. Like, we ain't ever come here.
Well, see, I was going to the male strip club, and then although they were funny, did you ever go to the male strip? Did you ever go to Danny's? Okay, so they were funny. Like I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I'm my league here, y'all.
That's the name of that place. People I knew we talked about today. It was in Canada.
You say what?
I kept hearing about that when I worked at Wayne. Like, what the hell is a Danny's? Like, it's over in Canada. Like,
so they had these like almost like soap boxes, these little like stool things that they would stand on.
Right, Rob, plead the
So
fifth.
you were getting a dance, Stephanie. They'll come and they'll put this like block in front of you. Right. You come.
Yeah, mimic it.
And put it in front of you, right? And they'll step up on it, so now they tall. And then they'll just
Hell no.
they'll come. I mean, like the women do, like
right.
but not
Ain't
us.
no blocks. Ain't no blocks in
Yeah.
here.
Hell no.
So it was the funniest shit. So imagine like you able to get drunk as a mug. You got your
Right.
designated driver or whatever. It's always that one friend that don't drink.
Right.
And you get wasted. And then here come this dude with these shiny, like silver booty shorts. And he got like his hair in a headband or whatever. He come up.
In the head.
I like Rainbow Bright. Hell no.
Oh my God, girl. Woo! I don't know. I lost a lung a million times over there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Canada.
Is Don Cherry still a thing? I feel like I'm about to pay a visit. It's some nostalgia.
You know what? Girl,
I'm about to
see.
Google
Are you
it.
Googling?
Uh-huh.
The 9/11 kind of shut it down for a while to go over there, but it might be back. No, Music Cafe and Don Cherry's the main 2 spots. You go over there, check out. Before all the Negroes start coming there, just trying to be hard, Stand on the dance floor, mean mugging everybody.
That's
Girls
what
on
you
the
know.
dance
What that's the part about.
floor. Why y'all come here, dude? Just to show you tough. No female will go to the dance floor now. It's time to go. These fools out here doing that dumb stuff. Made no sense.
It's a sports
Oh,
reel now.
it say permanently closed.
It
Who pulled
does.
it up?
Oh,
Dang.
bum, 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 bum.
It say
I got
in 2013.
They closed.
Has belonged Windsor's historic John Davis. Known for
It's
more
closed.
recent years as All Bell Strip Club, Danny's Tavern. Damn.
That's sad.
I thought we was gonna have a
Girls'
What
night.
you
Okay, y'all memory lane on that one.
where
hmm
Next time they try to have a girls' night.
mm.
That's so sad.
All right. We tried.
Well, might be something here to do.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. What's this? Wait a minute. What's this?
Might not watch this one and start going out again.
Find
Yeah, man, that may sound like it was cool to go hang out.
something. Just give me a
have a party
second.
at your house if you don't want to go around a lot of strangers. Still
You know
make it
what's funny? I just Googled the C Note. C Note is still open. It is 7 Mile in Van Dyke.
Shut up.
Oh,
It's still open.
Mm-hmm.
East
They're open
Coast.
right now, as a matter of fact, until 2. I might pay them a visit next weekend.
Girl, stop it.
Sound like Britt and Jared talk to me.
Up. Yeah.
What you say, John?
It's gonna smell like Brute and Jared talking that boy to me.
Wow.
Oh, young thing, what's going on there, girl?
That's all
Got
right.
a
I can use
picture
a
of it
sugar
and
daddy.
everything.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go in there and find me a sugar daddy. It's all right.
Yep. You gonna have them annihilator gators on.
Wow.
That's all right.
You gonna have Jerry Curl looking like a pimp named Slipback. You gonna be like, whoa.
The Boondocks were the greatest.
Let's say that. Let's say my name all together.
Like a Tribe Called Quest.
That's it.
He said Pimp named Slipback. Oh wow. Classic show. Any final thoughts?
Man, look, live your life, enjoy yourself. If you did something back in the day that you
Do
think
it again.
made you look homeless, just tell them you was an honest hoe. All my hoes was honest. And your business from there.
I have a question before we end.
What's the question?
Does everybody on this panel have a past?
Hell yeah.
Is everybody okay with that?
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it on my interview shows half the time because that's the path God got me on. I don't want to, but it's helping people. So,
You gotta think of it like this. In relationships and everything else, all the people that you met along the way that you dated led you to the person that you wound up with. Because you was like, no, they was good, but that ain't what I want.
Oh no, some of them I wiped up. They fell off my TRW or either. I found
This stuff here, this stuff here. Look, everybody don't want to the club, the strip club, been on 7 Mile, Belle Isle, hung out, did crazy shit. And they have people who, when you walk up to them, y'all just bust out laughing. The moment you see that person, they look at you and be like,
yeah.
and you're like, what's up? They were like, nah, you don't even know, dog. Because this happened to me yesterday, Saturday, right? Friday. I hadn't seen my boy in like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
His dad passed away. So I went to his memorial service. So when we saw each other, he started crying. And he was like, okay. When he stopped crying, we looked at each other, and I was like, we're gonna talk about that. He just bust out laughing like, no, hell no, we're gonna never talk about that shit again. It's just people that you got those ties to. That's part of your past. A lot of people want to deny their past. Me, I'm like, look, I embrace mine. Because all those experiences help me be the person I am now. Now, can other people live with that? I don't care. But me, I'm me. All the people that's in the FreakNik videos and all that shit. Look, hey, say, hey, man, I gave my best shot. I'm still here, and I'm still learning. So if you want to get a good look at it, go right ahead, have fun, enjoy the video. But guess what? I ain't that fool no more.
Yeah, I mean it helps make who you are. I tell anybody I smoke weed, drink, smoke cigarettes, did a lot of shit. Some stuff G classified only me and those few people know, and we would like. I ain't think you would try that. Like, hey, you dared me. Why not?
Mhm.
But you had fun. You learn from it. Can't be afraid from who you are.
Me.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'm on a constant quest to be as non-judgmental as possible. I know I'll never be 100%, you know, of anything, but it's a goal. And what I hope people can take from this episode more than anything is life is short. If you don't have anything to look back and reflect upon, go do some shit.
but do it well.
Yeah, I don't I agree wholeheartedly. Like my final thoughts would be just simply no regrets, and like everybody else said, live your life, tell your story. Like if I was to sit back and reflect, if my grandkids years down the line come back, Grandma, what's this FreakNik? Oh baby, let me tell you, it was all of that. And so it was building my character, I think. I don't have any regrets. I would still do it if it were still a thing. I'd be down on the weekends, not every single. My knees might not allow. I don't got the Megan knees, but for what I'm working
You
with,
ain't get to
you know. Um, but
it.
yeah, I think that the documentary in and of itself is going to bring back that nostalgia, and hopefully we can have events like that again, safe, and fun. I know everybody got to bring their weapons and things like that now, but if we could have events like that now where we could be safe and we could just have genuine fun, I'm all for it, like 100% all for it. And as far as the story, yep, I have one. I got a couple. It'll make a really interesting book, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't got time to write it. But I don't have any regrets. My past was lit. I had a really good life up to this point, and I'm looking forward to going to Miami and just having a ball, like just living. I
Mhm.
want my grandkids. I want them. Like if I wanted to have been in Atlanta, so they'd be like, "Grandma, was that you?" And was,
Like hell yeah.
yep.
Have a reunion tour.
Go in there, and grab that cane. Let me show you what I was doing back then.
Wow.
But yeah, that's my thought. I don't have any negativity toward the whole freaking thing. I'm looking forward to it.
No, I hope anybody watch it live or watch the replay, it may have brought some nostalgia. Maybe you need to go do some fun that you ain't been doing. Get out of your box, break down your box, and create something new. Live life a little bit. What you laughing at, man?
Go look up what another word for box is.
He said, break down your box. Get you a new
Yeah,
box.
I wasn't even talking about them type of things.
Get you
And here
something.
you go.
If you don't like it.
I wasn't even talking about it like that. See, words have different meanings, people. Context. That's why he laughed. I wasn't talking about that wonderful box. I'm
Hey
talking
man, I
about
love
the
pie.
box
I'm
you put
sorry.
yourself in.
Box, pie, whatever you want to call it. Love it.
I just
Mm-mm-mm.
texted my best friend and told her that we should go to the C Note next weekend.
See
Okay.
there? I'll tell you ass on the East Coast. Look at
Let me know how it went.
Like a World Star episode to me. What you reading, man? You look confused.
Right. What's
yeah,
wrong?
June. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't know. What you're talking about, Jerome. That don't make no sense.
It sounds like you've been taking a shot, typing this stuff.
Maybe he is. 'Cause I'm like, that don't make.
Tell him he can't talk and type. I had that problem. You can't talk and.
Yeah.
That boy got that yak down there, like, man. Let me get Twitter fingers.
Oh man. Well, hope everybody enjoy the rest of their weekend and do something fun. Till next time, everybody.
All right, man.
But